What if I don't want to?
Well, you don't have to. Won't be the same.
This is depressing. I mean, these buttons getting depressed.
You got the right microphone?
Well, I don't know. Do I?
Don't sound like it.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No,
it's the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No. I can tell the difference between the two.
Only Discord was it the wrong one. The stream was the right one.
Alrighty. It's Monday. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 9 years plus and still running. Who'd have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned.
That's right. Highly questionable.
Yes.
Why we do this day in and day out, week in and week out.
We're the only ones that
year in and year out.
And giveaways are open for those that don't know.
They won't last. They won't be around.
Bundle me on
all
both
those
streams.
Other streamers are gonna kill them.
Exclamation mark.
Yeah, where are all those other
I love free shit on Laz's stream. Pound the bouquet on ours. Well, not only that, but the radio programs that said we wouldn't last. Who's the only consistent people around?
These guys.
What? Us? Never.
Yeah.
Nobody else has been here reporting the Shroud stuff.
The big streamers are gonna kill you guys.
As we have. Well, it's like, yeah. How many of those big streamers are still streaming Shroud?
That's what I said. Where are those guys now? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Pitches Treble, like, thank you. Of course, we appreciate it. Yes. Always good. And most of you who are here, who are regulars, are very supportive of us. And of course, we've had a decent viewer base, not the greatest, not the worst, but decent. That's kept us here for all these years, and it's thanks to you folks that we are still doing it because it's definitely not thanks to, progress. That's for sure. Because if we had progress, we probably wouldn't be. Well, I guess we would be talking about it. But we do have a wee bit of progress to talk about, amongst some other things. But of course, got to give you the updates first. And of course, welcome to today's show. It is Monday, July 8th, 2024. I hope you all had a safe, happy, and healthy and not too hungover 4th of July weekend. I hope everybody made it
Yes.
made it through mostly unscathed and with all your fingers. Jaime said he found a sword by Azul last weekend. Talk about streamers who have
You mean
disappeared.
Fizzle?
Azul,
Fizzle?
he said. Yeah.
Azel or Fizzle?
He says Azul, but yeah.
I know, but
He says,
Fizzle.
yeah.
I think he was talking about Fizzle, but Fizzle was banned from the game.
Yeah. Hate when that happens.
Mm-hmm. You got Shroud math.
Less than 2 ambulances required.
Man. Yeah. So we do have to keep an eye out for our people, our friends that are around the Houston area, as it is being touched by Hurricane Beryl. Over 2 million people right now without power in the Houston area.
Yeah. As I asked Jack today, I says, "You gonna get wet over there, or are you gonna be okay today?" And he says he's gonna get
mostly dry,
slightly
mostly
wet,
dry,
but mostly dry.
Yes.
But I got to remind you all again, yet another short week. I will definitely not be here tomorrow since I have to go out to the offices and do a security system. So I got to pull one system out, put a new system in.
Yeah.
And I do not know whether that's going to be a 1-day project or a 2-day project till I get through it tomorrow. So may or may not be here on Wednesday as well. But you'll have to tune in Wednesday. Fix what needs fixing. That's right. That's what I get paid the big bucks for when I'm not doing this stuff. So just got to remind you that tomorrow definitely we will not be here. Possibly Wednesday, but I will, of course, if I'm not going to be here Wednesday, tune into Twitter to find out, because I can program Twitter in advance and make those announcements, because when I'm not here, I can't tell you in Discord. It's pretty hard to do that. And Stymie, sorry, buddy. Yeah, I know everybody's on vacation this week because it's a slow week, including half the office, which is why I'm doing it this week, because it's slow and I can get some help from the guys around the office because they ain't going to be doing much else business-wise. So that's going to be one of the reasons why I'm also going out this week. So I've got all the equipment and I'll be headed out early in the morning. I'll be headed out at 5 a.m. tomorrow to get all this done. So hopefully it'll be a 1-day job and we'll be back on Wednesday. But again, no promises, because sometimes shit doesn't work the way you expected it. But meanwhile, let's get to the late breaking news. You want to start with that headline on the website, or do you want to start with
let's start with the headline on the website, because Portnip finally updated the banner on the webpage for the special offer.
Cheesy.
Get a bonus battle axe with every purchase of a 10,750 crown package through July 12th. With some, they really did not. I think they designed this at like 300 pixels or something like that, and it's not even just it's much larger or less.
Crafty, no. Richard's birthday was several days ago. It was actually 4 days ago. It's July 4th.
Yes.
Now, if you're just talking about the birthday stream, then that's a different story, which will be happening this coming Friday, is the birthday stream, and they're planning for 4 hours. 4 hour. You hear 4 hour. Whole buffet, not for you. Yeah, dev stream, you're bad. Yes, that's right. So, again, happy birthday to Lord British this past weekend, and he turned, what was it, 63, I think they said?
Old. I do not know exactly how old he is.
Older than us, that's for sure.
Yes.
And let's see, when was the last time Mr. British logged in? Let's see.
What? Well, he logged in for a stream a while ago.
Last time he was on was March 29th.
March.
Yes.
Hey. When's the last time that Atos was online?
Let's see.
December 16th, 2023. So
Lord British,
Richard, not even really associated with the project other than some very, very basic consulting, more active than the owner of the company. And Star hasn't been on since 2022.
No, Star had to be in. Yeah. Star was in the other. That's really weird. You're right.
2022.
I could have sworn he was in for his birthday bash.
Well, he might have been in stream, but he was not in game.
I could have sworn he was in game. Now I gotta go look.
Hey. He did not, and Dwip is like, he did not log in for his birthday? Yeah, if only we celebrate Richard's birthday more. But according to the in-game birthday cakes, we celebrate Richard's birthday multiple times a year. Where did I put my birthday cakes? I don't know. I'd have to go search my inventory for one.
Let's see. Dark Star's birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, only in stream.
And there's Sanyo. I could have sworn he was here, but I'm looking now. And yeah, it doesn't look like he was. You're right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, him and Richard were both on the live stream, but no avatar looks like logged in. It was just Ravlox and Sanyo standing up on the platform.
Yes. Yeah. Because Shroud's important to these people.
See, again, it was odd because Darkstar, that's why I actually bought the Solar Eclipse cloak originally, because Darkstar said that he would rename it, and I bought it and went out, and I guess he wasn't there. That was, you know, a little bit of a bummer, I think is what happened. And then I actually won one, which made it so that I had 2 of them.
Okay. Yeah. The Lord who doesn't lord the realm. That is correct.
Yes.
Okay, where was I?
I don't know. Where were you?
I don't know.
I don't know. But let's get to post by Sanyo this past week.
Oh, post by Sanyo. The post by Sanyo in the Qua forums.
Wow.
With a testing directive. QA will soon have a new quest that starts in Port Harmony that is designed to wrap up some local story threads. Internally, I call this Can't Decide quest. Can't being short for Cantabrigia, the region in which Port Harmony resides.
Yeah, really. The other explanations aren't that great either.
Yeah. Quest requirements. Because this takes place in Port Harmony, you'll need access to Episode 2 areas. In order to pick up, you'll need to have completed a few other Port Harmony quests. Pressure Relief, which is the internal name for the quest given you by Watersmith Honora Jenkins, where she needs you to adjust a water valve within the jail area, but the Minister of Defense won't let her inside. The Proper Greeting, which is the internal name of the quest when you first meet the Ministry of the Hearth, Verity Webb. It's the one where she makes you bow before talking to her.
Bow
and
down before me.
2 other Port Harmony quests to get you to the required local renown needed to impress Minister Webb. And as Dwip says, in other words, can't decide a good quest name.
Well, see, this begs you to ask the question. If Sanyo has quest names like Pressure Relief, Proper Gaming, A Proper Greeting, etc., wouldn't all the other ones that were done previously have certain internal names? Because we've been told that there's no documentation for any of this, right? This is what Ravlox has been saying all along, is there was no documentation.
That he doesn't know how to act. I mean, it's like the visit the devotional shrines. Ooh.
Right, but when we're talking about the new stuff that's coming in,
they can't figure out how to get into Lum's old stuff and other people that were working on quests.
You mean they can't read the remmed out, notes on the actual?
Well, you act like they actually use comments in their code. See, putting comments in code does not support the obfuscation rule.
Yeah, there is documentation. They just don't know where it is.
Yes. AI could read the code. That is correct. I know. It's like that AI could read the code and tell them, how can we upgrade the Unity version and what do we need to do?
Hey,
but yes.
maybe we should ask.
Yeah. The documentation is there. They just don't know where.
Yeah. Crafty says Richard probably has it. No, somebody like me probably has it written on a paper towel someplace, like some of the stuff that I've got, or some of the stuff that Jack's got that was written on napkins or coasters. Because Richard was infamously famous for writing things on. Again, I have the whole faction system laid out on paper towels that we did one night, drunken in a pub.
Player faction system.
Player faction system.
The player faction system.
Also,
when you talk about when you talk about faction system, they use that for NPCs and mobs.
Yeah.
It's like, you need other faction systems.
See, it was on the dry erase board, but they inadvertently erased it all when they had the offices, or they just got rid of the dry erase boards when they got rid of the offices, and that's where all the documentation was. In which case, it's in one of Richard's storage units someplace.
Yes,
with his hoard of other stuff, because everybody knows Richard is a hoarder.
Yes. Then the starting point for this new quest is you'll start with Minister Verity Webb in her office in Port Harmony. If you're inside Port Harmony and you meet the requirements above, you should have a blue compass marker appear that points you to Minister Webb. Talk to Minister Webb web and say Renegade to her to get the offered quest. Once you accept, just continue following the steps until all the tasks are complete. Things to keep in mind. This is not a repeatable quest. There will be 1 billion spelling mistakes in this, like Renegade must be spelled differently.
And we won't fix them for another 10 years.
Yes. Treat any conversation choices as a bit more important than usual. At least with regard to the main storyline of episode 2. There is no consistent storyline of episode 2, as you said in the last stream last week. Right?
Oh, but it gets better.
2 weeks ago.
This just kills me. Yeah.
Yeah. Without saying too much, you'll either get a good reward or a better reward when the quest is finished. If you only get the good reward, don't panic because the last character you talk to will make up the difference.
So it doesn't really friggin' matter, is what you're saying.
Yeah. When you report bugs, please try not to post spoilers. You can hide them in the forum post with spoiler tags like these to the left, but change the squiggly brackets into squared brackets like this before you post.
Instead of just giving a spoiler example.
The actual way to do it, yeah.
Yeah. Do it like this, but not like this. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Great things to report.
Then great things. Any bugs, especially typos, bad compass markers, and tasks that linger in the UI even after you completed them. Confusing instructions.
I'm so confused.
Issues with any scene or location changes. Inconsistencies with the in-game fiction. Is this where you reference the in-game lore thread?
The in-game lore thread, you mean?
Yes. That entire forum.
That entire forum that has 0 posts?
Yes. Correct. The in-game lore and fiction thread. That is what you should reference for all of this. Yes, it's empty since they put it in. Okay, then we also have a little polite feedback on how you felt about the quest without giving too much away to other players. It's like, it's in the QA server. Who cares?
Well, it made it to the QA server several days later.
And this was posted on Wednesday. On Friday, the QA server now has the new quest available for testing. And let's go to the QA server patch notes forum thread, which hasn't been updated in a year.
Let's see. Are we still 1 year behind?
Yes, we are still 1 year behind. I did do the Ask a Dev about that and never will get a response.
Yeah, of course you
and
did.
Tina's like, yeah, I'm not reporting any of that shit anymore. I wrote an extremely thorough post about this type of thing pre-release. It's all still true. Not interested in wasting my time again.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Paladin Michael, welcome.
Well, I mean, so in order, you can only test exactly one thing through this. They really should sit there and say, you know what, the requirements we are waiving for now, and then we'll have to add them back, or hey, this is how you can actually reset this quest so that way you can check multiple options.
So speaking of,
who's choosing what option out of 57 different paths?
I'm going to
that is a lot of hyperbole there.
Here.
It's probably like 4 total paths in total. Not who is the mind goblin.
You're going to find this funny. I'm sure you'll find this interesting. I don't know if we should actually revisit this because this was deleted. Because you know how they're funny about this stuff.
Oh yes, yes. Let's cover this because it is funny.
I don't know if we want to actually. Yeah, hang on. Let me pull this up here. This way.
This is just too damn funny.
Hold on, I gotta open it in the browser. There we go.
Somebody has a question about the 2024 roadmap and future vision. Hi all. I tried to visit and couldn't find a single player online through Avatar's eyes, not world chat. If I did come back, what would I do? Am I to play an MMO as a single player game? There is no place to build a house, no place to set a vendor, and no place to craft items for sale. There is nothing, nobody, no place. Put this whole thing to bed and move on. It is dead. There is no there. There. Oh, that one kind of did deserve to be deleted.
Well, yeah. Well, let me get to and you'll understand why here in a second. Because this was, let me give you this link then.
But the question about where is the 2024 roadmap and future vision is a very understandable question.
So this comes from somebody by the name of Lanthorn, real creative name. And if you look at his postings, his last post was in 2016. Back in August.
Yes.
So, apparently he's one of these people who, this was even before we launched, okay? So his last post was still in beta. And of course, the can't see the trees for the forest was his, his big post. I don't know if we should go take a look at that one.
No.
And this was an interesting topic back in the day, but again, coming from somebody who hadn't been seen in over 8 years, and then he wants to come back and make comments like, "Did you even log into the game, dude?" Because apparently not. Apparently not. That just brings us to one more meeting on the roadmap.
One more meeting.
One more meeting. Yeah, one more meeting. And we'll have
one more meeting. And we will have the 2024 roadmap.
One more meeting.
Yes. Here we are.
Yes. And Crafty Method is going with the fun comment. They have better things to spend development time on, aka another game.
Another free game. Another free game that won't make any money.
Yeah, it'll make something.
Yeah, not money.
It'll make something. We don't know what that something is.
A lot more vaporware. Let's get to the testing directives feedback. Fred.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Because we
remember
we can't put the feedback under the pertinent thread. We have to make a whole brand new fucking thread.
Well, part of that is because the way that they did the forums themselves is like.
No, part of that is because they're just
stupid policies. But
you could just as easily put the commentary underneath the actual posting to keep it all under one roof. There's no reason not to.
Yes. We're aware that the Steam link on that Pangea website doesn't work at all. Yes, replies like variables are hard. And Morkin already tested it out with the quest works fine at all. 2 issues I found.
Hey, he knows how to do
Spoiler.
a spoiler. He knows how to do a
It
spoiler.
was not clear for me that I have to leave the scene to find the caravan, but that could happen because I'm not a natural English speaker. The entry of the mentioned caravan to Jenkins will not disappear when finished until you leave the zone.
Don't show us a spoiler. No.
Too late.
Yes.
I didn't see it.
Oh, good. Then you don't have to worry about it.
You can't make me look.
Yes.
Come on, try and make me look. I dare you.
Hey, Lomir, look, spoiler.
Yes. Then in all, this is a very nice quest that leads you to another zone. The need time is okay, but could be a bit longer. I do the quest with a fire tamer at adventure level 122. It had no problems.
No
Staying
problem.
alive. I personally miss a special quest reward if it's possible. I would prefer a little decoration item that you only get by this quest and shows on your property that you have finished the quest, due to there are 2 ends of the quest and you have to choose one. Maybe there are 2 different items. Very cool would be like a title liberator of Port Harmony. I hope that is allowed to dream. Well done. Much more of this, please. Belladonna, I was greatly surprised. The conversations are a bit rough in some cases, but overall it's a very interesting quest. Okay. I'm going to say this. The feedback forum would be the perfect place to say, here's an example of the conversation being very rough. Here's your spoiler tag with the quest dialogue that is fucking rough.
Yes, well, she followed
Rough.
Sanyo's directions to a T. She didn't give away any information, which of course is not helpful because, before you move on, Dwight wants to know, does the early access form on Pangea work now? No.
No.
They haven't done anything on the Steam page in setting it up because it's not a functional game. They were supposed to be in alpha in January. They were supposed to be in beta last month. They haven't done either since they announced this. And yes, there is no Discord server that we're aware of that they have actually running. There is no Steam link because there is no game that's actually running on Steam. Again, the website is just another placeholder with the email fixed. That's all it really comes down to, and the video of whatever
their playthrough in their alpha client,
which really again looks very cheesy. My 2 cents. Again, it's a first person view, so it'll definitely not be something I will be playing because I hate first person view games. So,
yes.
And I didn't realize they even had a Discord link in there, so that's interesting. I got to look at this.
Yep.
And of course, Pangea Games is not them, right? It's
no, it's getpangea.com.
Yeah, let's go take a look at this real quick. What?
Now the real question is, did they register slayscape.com? Yes, that redirects to getpangea.
Does it?
Yes. Get it on Steam. Let's go back to the top of the page. Yes. And the stealth executive producer still can't be updated to star.
Yeah.
The stealth lead server engineer can't be updated to Dr. Bob Thompson.
Yeah, you get it on Steam, nothing.
Nor the stealth coder of Devil Cult or the stealth coder of Beezus and the stealth artist of Dun Dun Dun.
Oh, okay, Crafty says the Steam page has a broken Discord link, but how do you have a Steam page when it's not on Steam? That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean,
that's what I want to know. Hold on, now I got to go over to Steam here and look for Slayscape.
Yes, that does exist on Steam,
but I don't think that's their game.
It is.
Is it?
Yes.
Let's see. Let's see.
And then if you look at everything, it's like, yeah. Hey, it's got in-app purchases. Woohoo! And their community hub. Discord link is invalid. And crafty method.
Single player MMO. So you understand that MMO stands for massive multiplayer online, right?
Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, they just added words that have no meaning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Xbox and PlayStation controller support. Ooh. And let's see, Discord. Yeah, it brings them to nowhere. Brings you to that's interesting.
I guess Shroud isn't I guess Shroud isn't an MMO.
No.
That's really weird. When you click on that link for their Discord, it brings you to some weird community activity page where I see a whole bunch of other stuff, including Counter-Strike, Team Fortress, Batman, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which I don't know why a Discord link would bring you there, even though it has a whatchamacallit, third party. Oh, there it is. Continue to external site. So that actually brings you. Oh, invite invalid. Okay, so it actually does bring you someplace on Discord, but it doesn't bring you there. That's interesting. That is interesting.
Jesus Christ, this guy's a fucking idiot. No, coworker. Oh.
Only 2 discussions are both about bad links. I believe it. But speaking about bad links, let's get to some good stuff because we are behind on talking about our giveaways here.
You might be behind, but I already sent out a bundle to Dwip.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You sent it to Dwip, or you sent it to somebody Dwip picked?
Lebu Lionheart.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I thought that's what Laz was going to do with his stoppage of whatever.
Andrew Night Owl.
By Slayscape. Yes. And I like how it's like, Andrew's like, don't want Laz to think I'm picking on him, waiting for Jack to let him know. It's like, hey, he's the one that got off on the Slayscape tangent.
Huh? What?
But you can exclamation mark bundle me on both streams again.
Yeah. There you go ahead and reset.
The real question is, why are my giveaways not registering in slobs?
That's a good
I
question.
see people doing pound the bootay, but it's not registering. Do I have to fucking generate another token? Damn it.
I had to actually relog in altogether on all those today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm sorry, everybody. You are going to need to.
But meanwhile, I gotta yell at Knight Rider out there. Knight Rider, you shouldn't bring up touchy topics like that, buddy. Especially
Everybody on my stream needs to pound the bootay because that was broken. Now Lomir and Paladin Michael have gotten in. Yes, pound the bootay.
Especially when I own so many lots in Owl's Head. You shouldn't be bringing up those damn topics. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, that, and as I said, that is a backtrack by the devs if they start trying to do that shit anyways.
Yeah, well, again, the reason why it was never implemented is because they can't do it. Is they should have either stuck to their guns and only allowed 3 lots in the towns like they originally did. The minute they opened that up and got rid of that is when they threw that possibility of using that rule out the window altogether. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's Shroud of the inconsistencies.
Yes.
The inconsistent policy decisions. But going back to this quest line discussion with Belladonna, would like to know or have it show how it affects virtue or not. As for me, it can go either way, which I think is intended, but really, who is to say one's decision is good or bad? But I liked it anyways. Alley-oops, I think perhaps you didn't finish talking to everyone. See if you have another task. Nah, I think he got it, and I, for one, am pleased about that. Hee. Just discuss things in the open about the quest design because, yes. And Morgan, I would like to get a plaque or something equal which describes what was done. That horse I got looks nice, but says nothing about the quest I got it from. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm very happy with Sanya's work. Gwendolyn, I was able to make it
a horse. Huh? Okay, so now we know.
I was able to make it through the quest and receive my reward, though I haven't yet decided if I would do the quest on live server because I still don't like the requirement of bowing to the minister before she will speak with me. For the sake of testing, I bowed to my crocodile while in the room with her, and she was obnoxious enough to think I was bowing to her.
Oh, Gwendolyn. Oh, Gwendolyn.
Yes. So you just have to bow in the room, not to her.
You mean like the don't get seen quests and the sneak quests? You just have to bow to an inanimate object instead of actually to the person. As long as you, All right, and then of course we've got some spoilers here. Once Jack is finished with his whatever it is.
Work. I liked the use of the overworld map. I was pretty sure I needed to leave the zone to find the caravan, but just in case, I walked to the road on the north side of town, and all that was there was the exit, so I didn't find it confusing. When I spoke to the NPC after the battle, the conversation immediately closed. I was able to find the information I needed in that chat window and open up the invitation I was given. But if the chat window was designed to close on its own, then please make it stay open longer. I hadn't even started reading it yet. As Morkin said above, the final quest entry did not clear until I left the zone. This doesn't matter, but it would be a bit cleaner if it cleared when I was given the horse. Of course. Okay, this is interesting so far. Lots of back and forth conversations, and a few of them seem to close too soon. Now it wasn't me to go someplace, and I haven't gone through yet. and genius as far as not talking to the or bowing to the person. He added tickets, and any true noble or member of the aristocracy would very well notice if someone shifts its bow to a different direction. If the chat windows, the text XY bows to X appears when the target has been selected, simply bowing in the middle of the room should either, but not enough to trigger her or result in a miffed mayor making muffling murmurs about the youth, politeness, and manners nowadays.
Conjurer, you're too much, buddy. You're too much.
Yes, and Tina's posting on what everyone's supposed to be working on. Shroud is actually working on is Slayscape, and he posted that in our Discord. That's not entirely true because Ravalox is not on the Slayscape team that we know of, nor is Laney, nor Alley-oop. Those three are not on the Slayscape team that we know of.
Release date to be announced. It was announced. They just haven't met their announced goals as of yet.
Hey, well, I mean, they haven't done a whole hell of a lot.
Jeff says, but they are not devs either. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah. You do realize that Ravlox is running this train wreck, right? You do understand that, don't you?
I am aware of that.
Yeah. Like I loosely run this train wreck. Ravlox is running that train wreck.
Yes.
Anyway, let's switch gears to another complaint, which I think is totally invalid.
Oh, man.
And this comes from Morgan.
The discount on lot deeds is disabled. Hello, you wrote in the patch notes on patch 127 that we have discounts on the upgrade of lot deeds. Today, July 18th, it seems that this discount is not active anymore. The discount is on deed upgrades, as you point out there, Morgan.
He says that, yeah. And even I was the one who actually read that wrong initially, because I went and looked at the... but again, I'm going to go over here and look at my deeds. And look at the deed list. And I think the easy way to tell is when you look at say a deed marker POT tax free, because they all end in 20, I believe that's where you notice the discount, because otherwise they would all end in 00, right?
Well, I mean, Shroud, deed, cost, calculator.
There's a spreadsheet for it.
I'm aware. That's what I'm looking for. Deed upgrade costs. Where's the spreadsheet?
I think we need to do...
Well, I'm looking at a forum post where someone, no discount as of January 9th and I've got to find mine, which is a place anywhere tax-free water. Oh, mine's just a place anywhere tax-free.
So lot deed upgrade. You can get it on the Soda Wiki. Has a list of it all. Let's see. Do we have market lot deeds in there? Player owned town, row lot, village lot. Yeah, they don't have the new ones in there yet.
It is actually in place right now because the 500 kodos went to 400 kodos for the first upgrade for me. So that is 20% off.
Yes. And again, I can usually tell because, again, they should all be 00s. That should be 400. That should be 800. That should be 1,000. But I've got 320, 720, so on and so forth. And again, Upgrading the castle lot deed. Oh, that's a different, yeah. But let's see, row, place anywhere tax-free to a village POT tax is 200 there. Row, lot deed. That doesn't make sense.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense the way they do it here, but yeah, I can definitely say.
I mean, well, that's where it's like I had to go find that screenshot and.
Actually, I can just go. I know I've got the actual spreadsheet from CC here someplace. I just got to find it.
Well, that's where this screenshot that I'm about to place inside, if you bring this up on stream, which will have both of them on the screen, you will be able to see that there is indeed a 20% difference between old information and new information, but only if you look at the screenshot that I provided in chat.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see. How did you get that screenshot? You have an old one and a new one?
I looked at an old forum post that had everything.
Yeah. 500, 400.
Yes. So you can see the 20% is on live right now. So
yeah. See, mine all have different prices. Mine are variable. I guess that's because I'm using the market lots. Let me see if I do a row lot.
Different size lots.
Yeah, row lots are more equal. Let me go to village place anywhere. See, mine are already, yeah, tax-free 400. Okay, yeah, so that's right. I see. To a town, yeah, 400. Absolutely. 400, 800, 1600. Yeah, okay, very good. Very good, which is, again, yeah, I wasn't showing that. That's the regular one. That's the original one, yes. So, Morgan, yeah, you're just not paying attention, buddy. And if you were just thinking about, they were just regular deed sales, which is not what we're looking at. Because even I read your post wrong to begin with.
It is in place there, Morgan.
Yes. And I'm surprised nobody's said anything there about it.
Here, I shall include my screenshot.
You shall spew forth the information.
I shall spew forth the answer for Mordkin with image. Bottom picture was from today. Top one is a forum post from 2022.
Alley-oop actually. And she includes the Google Doc spreadsheet. So refresh your page.
Oh, yep. Allie just answered as well.
Yeah, if you refresh, and she gives you the spreadsheet.
Yes.
So, yeah. But again,
so my post was unnecessary because it was not there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But see, it doesn't actually do it very well. So if we're looking for, let's say, the village deed, place anywhere, tax-free, let's see where it is.
Oh, well, for one, you have to fucking zoom the fuck into this one.
Well, see, the catch is it just gives you the price for buying the actual deed. It doesn't give you the upgrade costs.
Yeah, well, it's like, lot upgrade values.
Yeah. what the Kodo values are, and then what they are off, but it doesn't actually, and so it's not really upgrade values as it is. You know what I'm saying? There should be a, this deed upgrades to that deed for this price at this value, not this is what it costs, because this isn't a true representation of, basically the representation is a market POT taxed deed. Regular is 1100, at 20% off is 880, at 30% off is 770, but that doesn't give you any information on its upgrade value. So this is totally a misleading upgrade values, because it's not really upgrade values, it's sale prices. Actually, it's really not upgrade values. Tina says, "Come on, Jack, spew forth." That's right, spew forth.
I spewed forth. I spewed forth. But yeah, that chart does not help. I mean, the picture that I provided is much better. So 1-to-1 comparison, so that way you can see the results.
Yes.
But yes. Okay, one more request.
Want to talk about flowers?
Let's talk about some heroin. Because Irish Eyes wants some heroin flowers. Since poppies represent remembrance and hope for a peaceful future, I think we all need some poppies in our life. Please consider some poppies in the form of single flowers, bouquets, and/or pavers, so we can make fields of poppies. Besides the fact that it would be nice decor to go with my poppy painting in the game. And Conjurer's like, the red poppy is a World War I memorial symbol. Yes. Da, 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 da. Yes, it's also the flower used to create opium. And who started the first drug war?
We did.
Yes. Yes, World War I memorial flower. Against whom? Wait, what was the first drug war actually about? Getting the population to use more drugs, specifically opium. Yes, World War I memorial flower, and also remembrance, peace, and rebirth, and opium. I would love to see a vase of poppies be added and any other variations. The poppy fields in Outlaws are so pretty. Yes, pavers would be good, or just small pot of poppies like the clover. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sure.
And for those who may not know the reference, we have the actual poppy painting Jack has right here on the wall. Yes. That Irish Eyes submitted in loving memory of her daughter, Cherie.
Yes.
So, yes. I still want speedweed in the game, because we know they have it. They just refuse to add it and let us grow it. I mean, we have, hops and barley and all the other stuff. So why not give us some nice hemp or marijuana plants to put into the game? Because, you already have poppy. You already have a poppy flower in the game, so you can't tell me that you're not going to do it, because there's the painting. We have it right there. But anyway, we got to wrap things up here for today. About that time for us to go ahead and
pull some giveaways. And we need to say our goodbyes. Because you know who won again? Dwip on my stream.
Dwip again?
Yes. So, Lebu Lionheart getting more stuff.
All right, we're going to get over here.
Yes, we need the medicinal. Yes. And if you didn't know that about the first drug war being fought to force a country to use more opium.
Hey,
Yes,
Andrew Night Owl, guess what?
That is true.
You won again on my side as well.
And
Three.
Stymie the Savage Furry getting a copy of Dust Fleet. Okay, if I can find Stymie Long Live the Syndicate over here. Dust Fleet. What is that worth?
I don't know.
Currently on sale for $11.99. Regular price $20. Oh,
Knowledge
yes.
Blue. Knowledge Blue. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, but unfortunately, we're on our way out here.
Yes,
and
we
pulling
are.
the final giveaway of the day. And that is going to go to Long Live the Stymie. Stymie with the double win. You're quite welcome there, Andrew. And let's see what we've got for the Savage Furry. Savage Furry's going to get himself a copy of Mage Quit. The Mage Quit. Copy of
Not like Rage
Mage
Quit.
Quit.
Rage
Yeah.
Quit.
On Steam is worth $14.99 going out to the Savage Furry. So congratulations, Stymie. And of course, thank you all for joining us. Again, reminder, we will not be here tomorrow and possibly Wednesday, but we'll let you know about that. Definitely not tomorrow. So with that being said, we'll be back with more possibly Wednesday right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz. Nom 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 nom.
I'm Jack.
Sam Lomir.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all then.
Bye.